me. I have to pay for my own college, and it's something a struggle that some students have here, but especially across the country. I think it's even bigger just because Michigan's a little bit more affluent. So for me, it's definitely a huge issue. Just making college more available for those who deserve to go.
It's a known fact that millions of Americans don't have free healthcare. This just seems kind of absurd.
Most important, obviously, college. Environment's pretty important to me as well. And just, being honest with the American people, I think, is really important because we need somebody like that represents all of us and isn't just in it for, purely for politics.
Women's rights is a huge thing for me. Obviously, I'm a woman, and I consider myself a strong feminist. So having my own rights, such as my reproductive rights, being taken away from me or monitored by old white men in the government, that doesn't fly with me. I don't like that. So I appreciate that Bernie respects a woman's right to control her own body.
I'm a woman, and I'm a woman of color. And I feel like of all of the candidates, Bernie is probably the candidate who, whether or not directly or indirectly, probably addresses the issues that pertain to me the most.
I support Clinton, and I would say that I support Clinton because while I do like both candidates in the Democratic Party, I felt that Clinton's reforms, while not as for example, for environment, she wanted to do solar panels, and Bernie also wants to do that. But I feel like her proposals are more realistic and more plausible as something that you can pass through the Congress.
A lot of my friends who fall more right than left definitely have been turning out to vote for primarily Kasich. Just personally, I think that, especially given Hillary's experience, her foreign policy, I think, is a big thing that a lot of the candidates lack. That's personally why I voted for her, and one of the big issues that I think that is facing our nation right now. So,
what motivated me to come to the polling today is just despite the media, what you hear, and how certain candidates are presented, I thought it was necessary for me to vote in order to show that I do care for the matters that are being presented, especially when it comes to our generation and what we hope for the future and what we expect to see it change. And even though it might not be as direct, it might not be immediate change, but I feel like our vote does matter if you want to see a gradual change in the future.